everybody, and welcome to Garden Style. Well, today I was going to do a video on some houseplants, but we have gotten walloped hard here in the state of Washington. We received up to 10-12 inches just here where I live, and as you can see behind me, I barely even recognize the nursery right now. Everything is just covered in snow. We got down to about 16 degrees last night. We're expecting about 3 or 4 more inches today and another 6 to 8 inches tomorrow. So it doesn't look like we're going to get a break here in the near future. We are praying we see a break by Valentine's Day. It should at least get above freezing by Tuesday and Wednesday. So I just thought it would be a good idea to just kind of walk the nursery with you guys and show you what I'm seeing. I own the place and I don't even recognize it today. It's so covered in snow. So needless to say, myself and my staff will be coming in tomorrow to knock snow off of a lot of the plants, create a path to the front of the store, get someone to plow the front parking lot, and hopefully be ready and open for business for the rest of this week. This is an unusual cold snap for us here. We don't normally see snow like this. At least we haven't seen snow like this in the last 10 years or so. So this is kind of unprecedented for us. A lot of people laugh at us because we overreact to the snow here, but I can guarantee you it's different here. It's not like the Midwest. What happens here is it gets above freezing and then freezes solid at night, so it makes the roads nearly impassable. But I will tell you guys, especially those folks who live here on the peninsula, I got here in one piece. You just got to drive slow and take it easy. The roads are passable. They're not completely clear, but they're passable, and the plow trucks are working like crazy to give us a way to get access, not only to our grocery store, but here. So enjoy the tour. I'm just going to grab the camera and just go for a little walk around the building. And I will hope to tune in next week. We got to survive Valentine's first. And I will get back to all you guys by next week and cover some more subjects. Don't know if it'll be houseplants or not. Who knows what it'll be by next week. I'll just keep it a surprise. But meanwhile, enjoy the tour, and I hope that wherever you live, it's warmer than what we're dealing with today. All right, you guys, thank you for tuning in, and enjoy the tour. We'll talk soon. Bye for now. So I'm on the inside of our lath house. Lath house is just like a cold house where we keep more of our tender plants during the winter time, outdoor plants. And you can see we brought a bunch in. We've got them on carts here, and we even laid some frost cloth and some of our plants in here. Things like our camellias and hellebores, just so they don't freeze their little flowers off. And it appears really dark in here because the top is just covered in snow. So it's just very different, but everyone looks good. No one is frozen solid in here. It's amazing how much warmer it is in here than it is outside, and they're not exposed to the cold wind, so that's a good thing. But you can see we've been unpacking a lot of our spring goodies, like all our solar lights, garden art, pottery. We've been quite busy just getting ready for spring, and then this hits. So, you know, you just gotta go with the flow. That's all we can do. Those are all our hellebores sitting underneath the blanket right there. And we plug lights in. That actually helps to take the edge off at night. Produces a little more heat. Not a lot. Better than nothing. But yeah, here you go. Little view of what I'm seeing. Whoa, getting blurry there. More solar lighting, which we hope will start to kick in when we actually get some sunshine. All right, you guys. That's your tour of the lath house. I think it's supposed to be a frog under here. He's buried in snow. Poor guy. Yeah. King frog. Freezing his little legs off today. It's only 27 degrees out currently. Well, you kind of get the idea. This is kind of what it's like all through the nursery this morning. It's unrecognizable currently. It's crazy. I'm in the front, so you can hear the traffic. But we cleared a lot of plants the other day and brought them inside. The more tender ones. But these guys will be okay. And I'm actually kind of thrilled to see that we have snow. That actually helps to protect the plants, acts as an insulator. But, oh dear. We got a little wind yesterday, and I see there's something that's been blown over here. One moment, please. Well, the tree stood up, but the pot is literally frozen to the ground, so it'll just have to wait until we get above freezing. But yeah, still out here in the front, all our sculptures and water ornaments, everything are all buried currently. But it's like, wow. We got slammed. But you know, it's one of the hazards being in the nursery business, and we're at that iffy time of year between January and March where you're just not quite sure what the weather has in store for you. Those are actually rose bushes sitting under there. And so, as a nursery owner, you just kind of go with the flow and know that this too shall pass, and just try to enjoy the snow as much as we can. Oh, check it out. We have a snowplow out there in the background, working feverishly to get our roads passable again. We were supposed to get fruit trees this week. Don't see that happening. Then we're going to get more primroses and bedding plants. We're actually planning on perennials. And all that is just going to have to wait for another week. There are no fruit trees. You can see we're empty. But what trees we do have left are doing just fine. Lots of sticks. And by the time we get to the end of February, we're done looking at sticks. We want to see some leaves. We are desperate for spring. I'm sure a lot of folks on the East Coast can agree with me on that one. I'm out of breath. It's just like, there's like 10 inches of snow here. I'm like plowing my way through just to walk around. But normally, all these benches here in about 6 weeks start filling up with cool season veggies and perennials. And just doesn't look possible right now, does it? But it's amazing here. We get little snaps like this, and then suddenly it starts to warm up. And the greenhouse is doing good. We have to keep going in there, knocking the snow off the top. But yeah, we have a big field that sits out in back of us here. There's usually cows in it during the summer. That's supposed to be a water fountain. We emptied all those out, knowing that this freeze was coming, so that they wouldn't crack. Underneath all that snow on that bench there are ground covers. But they're tough. They're evergreen ground covers. They'll be fine, along with these shrubs. I'm actually happy to see a little snow, especially since we got into the teens, and some areas got into the single digits last night. Yikes! That's cold for us here in the Northwest. But there you go. Quick little tour for you. And all we can do now is pray for a little heat. Because we're going to be more than ready for spring. And as far as Phil, the little groundhog over on the East Coast is concerned, that's why you don't listen to rodents predicting the weather. We were definitely in for another 6 weeks of winter. There is no early spring here. Alright, you guys. Hope you enjoyed this little blurb. And we'll talk soon. Bye for now.